Well, from one war front to another, 2 months into Ukraine's bold foray into Russia's Kursk region, cracks are beginning to show in Ukrainian ranks. What began on August 6th as an incursion to divert Russian forces, that has now led to growing concerns among soldiers on the Eastern Front. A special report from the front lines of Ukraine decodes how the strategic objective of forcing Russia to shift its focus from Donbass to defend Kursk appears to be faltering at the moment. Take a look.
The Kursk offensive, launched on August 6th, marked a bold move by Ukrainian forces. It represented the largest incursion on Russian soil by a foreign army since World War II, catching Moscow off guard. However, the euphoria of early gains has given way to a sobering reality check. The primary objective of the Kursk offensive was to force Russia to divert troops from the Eastern Front, particularly the Donbass region. This strategy aimed to lessen the pressure on Ukraine's hard-pressed forces in the east. Yet, 2 months into the operation, this goal remains unfulfilled. Russian forces continue their steady march in the Donbass region, inching ever closer to the strategic city of Pokrovsk, a vital logistical hub for Ukrainian forces. The capture of Volodar by Russian forces and their approach towards Pokrovsk underscore the intensifying pressure on Ukrainian defenses in the east. The failure to draw significant Russian resources away from the Donbass has left many Ukrainian soldiers questioning the wisdom of the Kursk gambit.
At the moment when the operation began in the Kursk region, we didn't feel that the enemy had withdrawn their forces. Active battles were fought here. The offensive continued. Maybe the enemy withdrew his forces from some other direction or from the reserves, but we didn't feel any significant changes here.
It's not easy to get some rest here, and if we are talking about moral condition, I saw not that many people who can say that they are happy to be at war or that they are happy the war is happening. We are trying to support each other. We talk constantly, trying to help each other, but despite that, we are in an alert state constantly, ready for combat. We don't have other options.
While Ukraine still controls much of the territory seized in the initial days of the incursion, the broader strategic impact appears limited. Russian troops made their most substantial monthly gains since October 2022, advancing 477 square kilometers into Ukrainian territory in August alone. President Zelensky is in Europe with a desperate plea for additional support. He met the NATO chief, the UK Prime Minister, the Italian Prime Minister and the French President to discuss his victory plan. The aim of our support, as I've said again today to President Zelensky, is to put Ukraine in the best condition possible to set up a negotiating table for peace. A negotiating table, as we have said many times, that does not mean surrendering, as too many have suggested in a cowardly fashion. Holding a slice of Russian territory could theoretically strengthen Ukraine's hand in any potential negotiations. However, with Russia rapidly gaining new territories and the conflict showing no signs of abating, the prospect of talks seems distant. Ukraine's primary ally, the US, faces an election that could see the return of Donald Trump. whose skepticism towards supporting Ukraine is well known. Bureau Report, WION World is One.